It's Monday again. Do you guys notice how rapidly these Mondays are coming through? Like, so quick, right? Monday again, Monday again. Well, welcome to What's the 411. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, how's it going? Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you. I'm excited about today's show because we have two shows. First up, we have Miss Tiffany, okay, all the way from Calgary. She is a raptress. She is doing her thing, and I'm excited to have her on the show so she could talk about her journey and, all the fabulous things that she's been doing. If you guys missed the summit that we did in, if you missed the summit that we did in August, okay, Tiffany was one of our featured artists on the show. She brought that fire. She was on and popping. It was fabulous. All right, guys. So definitely want to check it out. It's on my YouTube page. So make sure you check the YouTube page and check it out. You don't want to miss. You have to check it out. She's awesome. So she's in the building, and we're gonna get it on and popping right now. What's up, girl?
Hello, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me on, Miss Ellie.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for joining me. And I was just telling everybody how you were on the summit doing your thing. If they missed it, they definitely want to check it out because
You
bring
missed
that heat,
out.
girl.
You missed
Bring
out.
that
It was
heat.
there was a lot of amazing speakers and stuff too. Like, yeah, you definitely missed out. Missed out.
It was good. It was very, very good. So I want to thank you, first of all, for joining me on that. And then, of course, coming on here to talk
Of
about all
course.
this, the 411.
And it's cool because I'm actually in the dot right now.
Right? Awesome, awesome, girl. So, talk to us, introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are, all the fabulous things that you're doing right now.
Okay, well, my name is Teafannie. For those of you that can't spell it, I know it's difficult, blame my mom. It's Teafannie, Teafannie. I have a lot of music out right now. You can find me everywhere on Spotify and Tidal, iTunes, all of that fun stuff. My website, teafanniemusic.com. We're actually Haiku and I drove out to Ontario this week, and we're just out here, networking and stuff, and gonna drive back next. We're leaving on Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right,
Mhm.
awesome. Tell her I said, what's up?
Hey, oh,
Too,
hey,
Hey, girl. What's
what
going
is
on?
it
How are
going
you?
on? What's up? Hi, always in the building.
Guys are the connect. That's awesome. Awesome. So talk to us
Words.
about how you got started, like what brought you to this part in your life that you're out here, you're doing this. What sparked it?
Like every rapper, I used to write poetry growing up. But I never, I could never recite it. Like I had huge stage fright, so gross. So in 2019, I had an artist out at Tough House Studios in Edmonton, and he's like, "Yo, I have an album release party, and you need to perform. You need to create a 15-minute set." And I was like, "Nah, that's not something I do." He's like, "Yeah, yeah, it is now." So like I basically got like pushed on stage, which I'm so blessed to have done that because when I realized that like I didn't die and I didn't throw up on stage, I was like, oh, maybe I should maybe try and pursue this because like people were rocking with it, so I was excited.
That's good. 15 minutes for your first time? That's a long time.
Is it really?
No, but that's good. That's good. You went out there, you did your thing, and that's proper.
Yeah, it was fun. I did a bunch of like I just took a lot of like my favorite beats and just wrote over them. Like I think I did Pink, one of the Pink songs from her first album, like a Lauryn Hill song I rapped over, yeah.
Nice, nice. So who is your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now is Janae Aiko, actually.
Mm,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I know. If it has to be rap, it would be like Rhapsody or Missy Elliott. But just, I don't know, something about Janae. Like she's mad talented. Hey, incredible Mohawk, wagwan. Yeah, she's just like mad talented. And I feel like a studio session with her would be like amazing.
Mm, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to us about your music because you write music. What do you base it on?
I most of it I base it off of like experiences that I've had, but a lot of it is like you know after you walk away from an argument or a conversation and you're like, oh, like you think of like the best response or like the best comeback. Yeah. So I write those down into songs usually.
Okay, okay. So how many songs do you have? Like how many have you written so far?
Such a good question. Okay, so the other day I actually made a playlist on Spotify. There's about an hour and a half of music. I dropped my first single last year, January. And then since then, there's about an hour and a half released and then unreleased. I mean, it's because every week we're in the studio just creating some stuff. So I think I have, yeah, about an hour and a half unreleased also right now, including features on like other people's songs and stuff that just haven't come out yet.
Okay. And so do you have like an album coming out soon?
Right now, I think I'm just gonna do. I'm thinking about my next moves. I'm thinking I want to just do a bunch of little like SoundCloud drops with because with the songs that I created over the summer while I was doing my little tour. We were still creating all in between, and so there's some like amazing gems in there. So I'm just thinking maybe SoundCloud, but I'm working on a little project right now with the homie, and that probably won't be out till like March, April time.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you were on tour this summer?
Yeah, we went. What did we? I'm like looking at Anisha. We started in Lethbridge actually, like Lethbridge, Alberta, and then we went everywhere in Ontario. We were in BC. We were in a bunch of places in Alberta. Yeah, it was an amazing time to be able to travel and still do shows, especially like just fresh out of this whole COVID time, you know. So it was a blessing.
Yeah, for real. Because you said your first single was last January, so January 2020.
Yeah,
So
January
like right
2020.
in the thick of it.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I was like,
So
I want
yeah,
to
it
make
must have felt like,
music.
yeah, why
Yeah,
not? Right?
yeah.
But you know what? A lot of people did a lot of things during the pandemic and it's worked out. So
Yeah, I
why
mean,
not?
you find a way around it, right? That's what we did. And for each show that we had all summer, no set was the same. So even if you came to all the shows, you wouldn't, you know, there's like a little gem in each one, or I would take a beat and like spit a new verse on it or something, or there was just something different in each show. It was fun.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So you write your own songs, and how like important is this to you? Because you're out here, you're doing your thing. You know, you have some real nice, serious songs. Because even when you were
Thank
performing at the
you.
summit, they were like, songs that I'm trying to listen. I'm loving the beat, but I'm really listening to the message. You know what I mean? You got some powerful messages.
I
So how
appreciate
important
that.
is this? Yeah, man. No, it's real serious stuff. But how important is it to put this type of music out there?
It's really important for me because I feel like anything and everything that I've been through had to have been for a reason. And so I'm just assuming that this is the reason. And a lot of times when I'm going through something and I can't find perfect song to like help me in the situation, so I'll just like create a song and then I'll get myself through it, you know? Um, so that's where a lot of it comes from. I feel like it's really important for me to be that message. Like if there's some stuff that still hasn't been said. So
So what kind of advice would you give to anybody that is out there looking to, pursue music, maybe a young person or even somebody who's out there older, what would you say to them?
do it, 100% do it. I started doing music like, not to age myself, but like I just started, and I started at 31. So like I don't think that any kind of dream that you have, you need to make the steps towards it, and then the universe, or whichever faith that you have, like it will fall into place for you. But you have to make that leap. You have to take steps towards your dream. If you're working your 9 to 5 every day, the universe, or is going to think that's what you want to do, and you'll excel in your position, you'll keep going up in your job. But like, imagine if you applied that to your dream. Like, it might not be what you want it to be today, but it'll keep progressing if you keep just putting one step forward. Like, Whitney was not wrong.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Step by step.
All right.
Step by
Step by
step.
step. Yeah, it's important because I mean, like, with anything in life, you got to really just take it one step at a time and just keep it pushing.
Yeah. It's very, very crucial. Like, if you stop taking those steps, and I don't know, like, what you expect, you can't just expect things to come to you. You have to go get it. Yeah.
Mhm, for real. Um, so you as a black female out here too in the game, how is that being out here? You just went on tour. What kind of like response are you getting?
It's funny too, because I've done a lot of different types of shows. Like, I did a show the other day that does mostly country and like blues type music. Um, but I've been fortunate. Like, the response is still pretty positive for me. Like, I've had a few blocks where like I just don't even get to perform at certain events. But like, once I'm in the event, no matter what the crowd is, the response has been, I've been fortunate enough that they're rocking with it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah, because a lot of people say sometimes as a female in the rap game too, it's hard to get yourself out there. And then in Canada, it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother story. So that's great to
Yeah.
hear.
It's a beast. But you know what? I will say I've been fortunate to have an ally like Junes in my family, like Junior T, because he's such an advocate for females in the industry that he will literally like go to bat for you if you're family. So I think that's been like a huge, huge marker, especially here in Toronto, for me. So I've been fortunate in that sense.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
So,
he's such a good guy.
yeah, that's good. It's good to you need to have people in your corner, especially when you're as talented as you are. You know what I mean? You want to have those people in your corner to help push you, you know?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it'll never be like, usually with whatever movement it is, you always need somebody from another side to kind of lend that helping hand. But I mean, like I said, it's with every movement, it's with everywhere. So I'm fortunate to have that. I keep missing you guys popping in, but hello everybody.
That's good. Um, so what advice, oh, I already asked you that question. Where do you see yourself in like 5, 10 years? Like what do you want to see in with your career and
What?
everything?
I'm joking. I'm like, I got household name. Yeah, 100% household name. And I don't mean it um like, oh, I just want to be like famous. Like, there's a lot of weight when you make your name mean something. So, I always say, like, sign a napkin, feed a village. Like, I compare it to when Rihanna signed that wall, and like people will just go and spend money to go look at the wall or take pictures by it now, and the money is going into the community. Like, there's different ways to be successful in your career and spread the money and spread the love. Like, I don't need, like, I'm a Honda girl. I don't need a fancy car. I don't want a house. Like, I need to make sure everybody's good. So I just want to do things different. Household name, 5 to 10 years.
Maybe even sooner than that. You never know. You know what I
Maybe.
mean? Yeah,
We'll see. I won't stop working. I can promise that.
good stuff. So what is your why?
My why, because this is gonna sound so weird. Okay, because everything else has been no. So like I feel like everybody has a purpose, and when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you get a lot of roadblocks because you should be doing, right? So my why is that because I'm supposed to. That sounds weird,
No, that
but
is
yeah.
proper. That makes it makes a lot of sense. It makes sense because you're supposed to. That's why, you know? Yeah. So, but when did you know that? Because that's an answer I've never heard before, but it's the like the best answer. You know what I mean? It's the most appropriate answer. When did you know that, you know what I mean? That this is what you're supposed to do?
So okay, so I'm like a very independent person. I moved out when I was 17. I have my own place, my own car, my own like everything. So when I think it would be last year, November, when I decided that I was gonna like give up my place, just couch surf, and just put all of my money and resources into music for a year and see what happens. That was, I think that was when I knew. Like I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and if I don't like, I'm just gonna go full force into it. Like I have no kids, I have no partner. I'm literally, I have nothing blocking me from doing what I want to do. Like why wouldn't I? You know? So yeah, it would be last year November, and then in this past year, I can see the work. Like it's literally step by step. So every day, like my 8 hours, I would be like sending emails or like linking people, networking. Like that was my day to day. So yeah, I think that seeing that and then looking back now in the past year, like now I'm ready to get my own place again and settle and figure stuff out. But yeah, I think that would be last year November.
So you're coming up on that 365 right now.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll do like a whole look back at the year. Yeah, it was good for me though. Like I think that especially through COVID, like all this stuff, all of the things, the links that I made online, like when COVID hit, I started doing like open mics in Toronto, in the UK, in the States. And then when stuff started opening up, I would have those same like promoters who are doing now live shows invite me out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. What were you doing during COVID?
Me?
No?
I like, thank God. Yeah.
Just like as an
No,
artist, I think, Yeah.
that's good. No, that's proper still. That's good, man. So talk to us about your merch because you have this merch. It just came out. Where can we get it? What do you have?
So if you were at any of the live shows, I had exclusive fanny packs that you could buy off of me. I think I only have like two left, actually. And then, but I also have an online store that I started at tifanniemusic.com/store. And I recently I've started adding t-shirts with my lyrics on them. So I think the last one was "This Ain't Even My Finest Hour." So it's just like a little quote, a Tifannie quote. You can buy those t-shirts. I have the sweaters now with the Teafannie on the side. I have the fanny packs. I have socks. I have the bucket hats because I love bucket hats. Yeah, I just picked like my favorite stuff and threw it on there with my name on it, basically. But yeah, tifanniemusic.com.
Slash store, right?
/store. But or you can just go to tifanniemusic.com and like if you want to put like $5-10 in the tip jar, that's okay too. And help starting
Okay.
artists.
Okay, okay. So what keeps you going every day? You're getting up, you're on this grind, especially like the last year where you decided that you were going to be doing this whole thing, you're putting everything aside and you're just going to focus on it. Like what kept driving you every day?
My squad. Like I can't stop now. I have too many people riding on me. We need the yacht. I've been telling everybody we should manifest the yacht. Yeah, like it's honestly the team. Like I have Haiku texting me every morning, like, "How are you taking over the world today?" And I'm like, "Leave me alone. I'm sleeping." Yeah. So like
Love
it's
it.
the family, the squad around. There's DJ King. That's my DJ. She also makes most of my beats. DJ King.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's fun though. It really is. Like it's see, and I'm at the Mindful Awakenings house right now. That's the guru. So like when if I like don't know direction, like even just like a few weeks ago, and I was like, I'm not really sure about moving to Toronto or Calgary, like just some guidance and stuff. So she reads tarot cards and does like readings and stuff for people. So it's an amazing team. I'm just very blessed.
Good
But that
stuff.
would be the reason why I can't stop now. Biggest eye roll. Like I can't stop.
You're on a roll. All right, so let us know who you'd like to shout out.
Haiku, of course, always.
Yeah.
Junior T, yeah, shout out Junior T, the family. That was an amazing. He just dropped a vinyl. He had an amazing event, networking event the other night that where like everybody came through. It was a great space to be in. Mindful Awakening, of course, for the space. DJ King, that's my DJ. I think I found Lucy in here. She's my accountant. Lucy supports Teafannie. She changed her whole Instagram name for me, so I appreciate it. And of course, 416
Thank you. Yeah, man, you got to big
Yeah.
up yourself. But before I let you go, I have to ask you if you can give us a little freestyle, give us a little taste, like come through. You know? I mean, I can't let you go without it.
Always, right?
You don't
Okay,
even
see.
need a beat. You don't even need a beat. Just drop it. Those lyrics are fire.
Um, Yeah, my daddy served hustles in my bloodline. You know what? Black soldiers used to be the front line. Disrespect the fam, put it on your jawline. I show my pretty face, I walk out just fine. Fulfill the prophecy, no one cannot stop it. Don't need a guillotine, I just say off with whatever I don't need or don't make a profit. When I sell a saddle dome, haters gonna bomb it. Saddle dome is like the big arena in Calgary, for those of you that don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I haven't been out to Calgary. I have to one time take a trip out there because I heard it's so beautiful, man.
Oh, it's so nice. It's beautiful. We have Banff out there too. Yeah, don't worry
Yeah.
about anything. But Calgary is beautiful. I'm
Oh
just
my
working on
gosh. Well,
everything.
you got to let us know, like, do you have a motivational quote or anything inspirational you want to leave with us? It could even be one of your own quotes.
Yeah, actually, okay, so I had this quote when I used to write poetry, and I actually just put it in a song the other day. It's perfection is something you strive for, not attain. Sorry, perfection is something you strive for, not attain. Yeah.
Proper.
Don't
Nice.
don't do it.
All right, girl, I want
Yeah.
to thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for having
Um,
me.
it was a pleasure, man. I can't wait till we could actually connect in real life. Are you having any
Yes.
kind of shows out here in Toronto?
No, just working really. No shows.
Okay. All right. Well, when you have a show in Toronto, you better hit me up and let me know because I will definitely be there. All
I
right.
appreciate you. I appreciate you.
For real. And tell Anisha, what's up? Good night.
Good night.
And
Good night. Have a blessed time. We'll definitely connect. I'll message you. We have to connect. I'm out here now, so yes.
yes, we gotta definitely.
Blessings.
All right, girl. All right. Well, you ladies have yourselves a good night, okay?
Thank you so much. Good one.
All right. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. All right, guys. And that was Tiffany. Oh my gosh, this girl, these ladies are just off the chain. They are beautiful inside and out, trust me. And Definitely want to check her out on all social media platforms, on all music platforms, so Spotify and all that good stuff. You can go to YouTube and check her tunes out as well. Make sure that you guys support her. She's got lots of merch out. She's got the t-shirts. I'm going to go check out those t-shirts because I honestly haven't been on the website to check them out. But I definitely love t-shirts. Like I just love a t-shirt. And she has her lyrics on the t-shirt, which if you guys listen to her lyrics, they are proper. You definitely want to listen to the lyrics. All right, guys. So tifanniemusic.com/store. And I am just, she gave us that quote right at the end there. Perfection is something you strive for and not attain. These are powerful words. Perfection does not exist, but there's no reason why we cannot try to always attain better and be better, right? Powerful, powerful stuff. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. This is What's the 411, where everybody's story matters. And I will see you right here at 9 o'clock because we have another show coming up. All right, guys, you take it easy and have yourself a good evening. And I'll be back in like half an hour. All right.